Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's 10 minutes to 10 in the morning. I'm starting work in 45 minutes, so I'm going to get in and make a quick video. Cheers to everybody in the VC. Hope you're all doing well. I was sort of taking a break from making videos for a bit because I wasn't really feeling it, but a VCLT parcel arrived in the mail, and if anything, that's going to change your mood and change your mind, and I thought I'd jump on and do a unboxing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to film the opening, and then I'm going to revisit in a few weeks, maybe a week or so, give my thoughts on the record and talk about that, and then put it all together in one video. I saw Paul, Baraka P Dub, do the same thing. I think it's a great idea because you get to see my initial reaction and also my thoughts on the record that was sent, which is a really cool idea. So anyway, apart from that, who did this come from? This came from Dave Belson, Big Dave in Massachusetts. Dave is one of my really close friends in the VC. I'm sure he feels the same way too. He goes under the name Record Bug on Instagram and YouTube. Amazing taste. He has a very specific, not specific, but there's certain records he posts that is just so David Belson. It's really hard to describe. Really like quirky or unusual records, things with interesting titles or topics or typography, stuff like that. So, and saying that I don't know anything that's in here, all I know is that it's not a massive grail. That was Dave's words. So we'll get into it. All right, here we go. Here's the knife. It's not the knife. I'm joking, but this is the most ridiculous thing we have. I don't think we ever use it. The meat cleaver. I'm going to use something more appropriate. I just thought it was funny to pull out. This is a really strange shape for a package. I think Dave has posted me something before, and it's sort of like a not quite a square. Anyway, sorry, just enjoying the coffee there. Let's get into this. Yeah, so Dave's video on the video front has been quite, or basically very low at the moment. But he did have a string of videos, I think about a year ago, and I have a feeling, from what I've heard, it's going to be making a comeback, which is fantastic news. It's very exciting. Dave, you have such neat handwriting. My handwriting looks like a 12-year-old's in comparison. Oh, okay, there's a couple in here. Oh no, I just saw the spine. You did not send me this. You told me it wasn't a massive grail. It is a massive grail. Ah, you're kidding. Ah, that's amazing. Dude, for me, this is a massive grail. I'm over the moon. This is, I'm speechless. Bloody hell, it's so cool just to see this, you know. Fantastic. I can't believe you sent this to me. I put up a Moondog video a few weeks ago, and I said I would love to get hold of this. It's just so damn expensive here. So there we go, Moondog. Amazing. Yeah, so this has the famous track Lament on here. Wow, thank you. And there's something else in here too. Okay, right. Wow, cool. This is oh, what a cool cover. This is Iroy. So I have not heard Iroy, but I must have heard stuff on compilations, but I'm not 100% familiar with him. But obviously I've talked about Uroy a lot. Dave knows I'm getting into reggae, and Dave is an expert on reggae. What a cover. Hell and Sorrow on Trojan Records. Bloody hell, that is an amazing artwork. Fucking cool. Look at this on Trojan Records. Interesting. Wow. UK pressing. Thank you, man. That's VCLT of the highest order, you know. Man. I'm just smiling. You can just see this. Thank you very much, Dave. What I will do is I'm going to listen to these in the next couple of days and talk about them. Wow. That's great. I'm very excited. This arrived yesterday lunchtime, and I've been holding off for a day, which isn't very long, but when I knew there's something here, it's been worth the wait. I'm really really happy, genuinely really happy. So thank you very much, Dave. I will see you in real life. I can't say when, but it will happen. It will definitely happen. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. All right, we're back. 4 days later, with the magic of editing, I just want to give my thoughts on the 2 records that Dave sent me, which I'm still over the moon about. I'm still excited when I see these records. It's still that feeling of, oh, I can't believe I finally have this. The Moon Duck, what bloody hell, the Upside Down. I am amazed at how immaculate this thing is. Look at that. It's such a wonderful photograph, isn't it? Yeah, this thing, when I opened the gatefold, it felt like it had been never been opened before or something. So I was expecting to have to, like, you know, wash this or give it a good clean or something like that, but it's immaculate. I can't believe it. On the Columbia Masterworks. So this is an original US pressing. I don't even want to know how much he paid for this, but I am so thankful. And yeah, musically it's mind blowing. I had never heard this album in its entirety properly before. And it's met and exceeded all expectations, really. I have one compilation of Moondog stuff that I showed previously, and there's a lot of small tracks and lots of small interludes and stuff, and it all sounds very primitive and lo-fi, which is cool in its own way. Like, the compilation has a lot of early things in it, and then a lot of later things, and it all sounds. It doesn't sound, you know, magnificent, but then I put this on and it's got space, it's got dynamics, it sounds so big. It was like, you know, a color version of what I'd heard previously, and I was grinning when I was hearing it. I couldn't believe how good it was. This is yeah, a really really beautiful mixture of I guess almost modern classical with jazz bits and with primitive sounds or primitive percussion sort of stuff. Yeah, it is an essential record, right, for any collection. Man, this whole thing is really, because that's the way it's meant to be. The whole, you know, it could be an essential record in everybody's collection, I suppose. So again, thank you, Dave. You are the man. Thank you so much. I'm really happy with that. Okay, now this one. When I first pulled this out of the box, I thought this was like, it might have been the Dawn of the Dead original soundtrack. I don't know if you've seen the cover of that. It's in a very similar style with a big head on it. It may even be the same artist, I'm not sure. But this is Helen Sorrow by Iroy. So this is Iroy's first record on Trojan. This is an original UK pressing. So Iroy, I'd known the name. I'd not heard the music. I was told that he was in a similar vein to Uroy, but this is a bit different to Drayton of Babylon. I'm just comparing because that's all I know. I guess this is like I had to do a bit of research into like toasting and that whole style of reggae. So it's almost like it's not singing, it's not rapping, and it's a bit more fluid than spoken word. It's like a way of, I don't know. It's I can hear how the way he speaks and sings, or whatever you want to call it, toasts, could be a massive influence on early hip hop, on like MC culture and stuff like that. It's really really cool, really not laid back, but it's got a fun mellow vibe to it. He's got a really clever way with lyrics or little, like, they're not puns, but they're little things that make you laugh or smile. Yeah, it's really good. From what I gather, there's a couple of really big classic tracks on this record. From what I read online, I think it's Monkey Fashion is a big one. Yeah, this is really cool. Definitely quite minimal
in terms of it's definitely focused more on lyrics and words rather than rhythm section and the music or the background and stuff. It's really cool because I don't really have anything like that in the collection. I love this artwork and that font as well. It's very cool. Yeah, Iroy, Helen Sorrow. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm so happy to have both of these. There we go. Thank you again, Dave. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Apart from thank you. I will see you in real life, no doubt, at some point. It will happen. But that's all. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really happy. Cool. All right, that's all. I'll talk to you all soon. Stay tuned.